Here is an overview of the owner portal within RentPost. Here is the first thing that you would see as an owner when you first log in is the home screen. As you can see at the top here, it's showing how many tenants are delinquent, how much money is past due over a month, and any revenue that's outstanding. Also, any work orders that are sitting there or any that are urgent. So that's a setting that the property manager would set up so you'd know whether or not something is really an emergency. Also here you see the 100% unit occupancy, which means of the units I have, all of them are occupied, and that none of them are set to expire this month or next month. Also down here, you get to see the revenue and expenses for the past few months just at a glance as soon as you get in. So at the next tab, the Units and Tenants tab, this is very similar view to what the property managers see as well. But this filters and shows only the units that the property manager or property owner has and ones that they need to see. So they don't see anybody else's. So as you can see here, it's showing the picture of this particular unit, some other details here, how many active work orders there have been, and we can click on this, but that'll take us over there. But anyway, also it's showing the amount that is due monthly and when their next renewal date is, how many bedroom, how many bath. Also, my name as the owner here as an example, and how many tenants we have within this particular unit. Now, if I click on this, it'll show the name of the tenant. It'll show when the next rent is due, also that renewal. I actually click on him and I can see some of this other information here for the past few months of how often did he pay, how did he pay, and how late was he, what was going on during this entire time, as well as his email address in case I want to email him. But anyway, so for this guy, he's caught up with his rent. And also I can sort here at the top. I can show what is available, what's past due, any renewals, unit address. And if for some reason I'm an owner that has 10, 15, 20, 100 or more accounts, this is really handy because then I can drill down to if there's a particular tenant, a particular address, I can do that rather quickly there. So I'm going to show this guy as well. And you'll notice here it says one tenant, one is pending. So that means that they're pending registration for online rent payment. This guy up here is already set up and pays that way, but this particular tenant doesn't pay that way. He pays by check or by cash. And so anyway, there's that. And so we're going to go on over here and see the unit stats. So 100% unit occupancy, once again, you see that there, and any delinquent, no. We have any prospects for these rooms. We don't need any because they're not set to renew. And then also how many rooms are vacant. We don't have any right now. So we'll move on to the work orders tab. Now you'll see that there aren't any here, and the reason is because they're all closed right now. But I'll go ahead and show the ones that have been for the Xavier Woodkins address here at the 310 11th Avenue North. So this is what you would see if it was open, but this is also showing, closed here. So this one has already been taken care of. But we can see the information of, who has been talking about this. Looks like the dishwasher sprung a leak. When did this happen? This was closed on October 2nd. And we'll go on down and we'll look at this one as well. A couple of pictures here. That looks pretty bad. Now it looks great. So bathroom remodel has been completed, and so that's all handled. And I can see that. I know I don't have to talk to my property manager about it. I can just go in here and look and I go, oh, okay, well, I've got an update about this. So next is the statements. So here you'll see once everything has been processed for the monthly period, you actually get a statement in your view as an owner. And so with this, you'll actually get to see how much revenue came in, how much in expenses there is, for management fees and all, and what is my actual distribution here. So this is the money that has come to me and I can go back and I can reference that. I can see, okay, well, there was a late fee here. You know, he was not wanting to pay there. He actually ended up paying in cash, and so that was taken care of. December late. See, this guy was late here as well, and but that was all handled. We'll go down. See, that's the expense. So those are the management fees for this period, and this is how much money was actually sent over to me in the owner distribution. And you can also show previous ones as well. So you can go back as far as you need to in order to see that. And if for some reason you would like to print this out yourself, or if you want to export it as a PDF and save it somewhere as the owner, you can do that. Put that into your account somewhere else. If you have a drive somewhere, you can just go store that for your own records. So, but it is saved in here for as long as you are a RentPost owner. So now, going on into the accounting side, you'll be able to see the annual summary here. We can actually go back as far as you've been an owner with this group, and you can see what has been sent over, the expenses and contributions and distributions. And then you can also drill down into the revenue, and you can see it for certain periods. So, and you can also see, if I wanted to see how many of these payments were with check, cash, a RentPost payment, any kind of credit or security deposit, I can actually click that and drill down and see, or filter that, and it'll actually show me who it was, when it was made, and how it was made. Once again, I can print this or I can export it if I'd like, and I can change these dates and go back as far as I need to as well, as far as it's available rather. So now expenses, this is yet another piece that we'd want to take a look at here. We say, okay, well, the owner distribution, this is how much was received here. Okay, great, no problem. The next tab is the messages tab. Now, this is helpful if you need to communicate with the property management group. And so here, this is actually an email, or a message rather, through the system to Xavier Woodkins, who is the actual tenant that we had there with those repairs. So we can actually see that there. We can see what was sent. We can see any deleted messages. So we don't have any deleted messages right now, but that works like a a simple chat. And you can look someone up here and just say, okay, who's the manager here? Demo is the manager, but anyway, get the idea. You can type in demo, and they're going to be there. Subject, whatever message, and that goes on to them. So, and you would get a notification of that over here too. So you'll know when you get those new messages, you'll see that and be able to take care of that. So anyway, so that's the high-level overview of the owner portal. If you have any questions for us, feel free to give us an email, or you can contact us on our Google Plus page or on our YouTube page. Both of which these videos are going to be posted. So happy renting.